let's make pass by reference and pass by value. What does it mean and how does it work? So with a very good example. So let's make a new class for these things. The class name pass by value and reference 1. So pass by value, pass by reference, okay, and with the main class. Just clean this one. Okay. So first of all, pass by reference and pass by value. I need to create a two global variable. Okay. So global variable it will go under the class and top of the method. So it belongs to the class. So that means integer x. This is one global variable and another one integer y. So these both are global variable because it is belongs to the class, not in the main function, not in the method. So I can use this variable wherever I want to use. So now, okay, now what I'm gonna do right now, I will create a one reference variable for this class. How? This is the class name. This is the class name. So I will create one reference variable for this thing. So let's say put the p equal to new. Okay, so I created one reference variable here for the class which is p. Now I want to put the value for those two global variables. So that means p dot x equal to 10 and p dot y equal to 20. So I have my global variable here. So there is no value for the global variable and I put the value inside the function for those two global variables. Now if I want to print, p dot x and p dot y, so what I will get 10 and 20. Okay, these two value 10 and 20. Okay, so this is global variable. Now put the value inside the global variable and also I create a one reference variable for the class which is p. Now I want to pass the value. So if I pass this two value p1 and px and py, what happened? That need to see it. So for this reason I will create another function, public static void pass value. So inside this function I create two variables, integer a and integer b. So integer a means like x, that means x means 10. So otherwise I can say integer a equal to 10, integer b equal to 20. So this is these two parameters or these two variable I will write here. And then to catch this value I want to create one temporary variable which is, let's say, integer temp equal to a. Okay, so that means what the value comes for that a, it will go inside the temp. And then I'm telling that a equal to b, so that means what the value for b, it will go a, and then a will go inside the temp. So then I can say b equal to temp. Okay, so that means temp, it's a new temporary variable, so all the value for a, it will go inside the a. And then that's very second line I'm telling that a equal to b, so that means what the value for b, it will go inside the a. So that means a has a variable which is temp, so that means b has the same variable which is temp. So both value will go inside the temp. So now if I want to run these things, what change? So and then let's say I just create one more print here. just to change. Okay, and then I make copy for this one first, and then I call this function pass value function. I call this pass value function here. Sorry, I call the pass value function pass value reference 1. So I call this function pass value. No, not this one, sorry, just pass value, not this one. Since it is a static, pass value is a static, so pass value reference start new pass value, this one. Okay, so here a mean p dot x, and then b mean p dot y, and then I just print this in. So what I am expecting right now, I am expecting that x mean 10, x mean a mean 10. So that means the 10 will go inside the temporary, and then when it will go to the b, so what happened, b will b, so b means px means 20, and here I am telling line number 23 a equal to b, so that means a value is 10, so b value should be 10 because it's the same, and then put the value inside the 10. So that means I will put the value 10 10. But what happened here, now I pass the value here b, and then I just run it right now. Okay, so that means this one, check this one. If I want to just check this one first, run it again, so this things is coming. That means it doesn't work here, so the value didn't pass here, because if it is a pass, what happened, it should be integer a mean x mean 10, so I have the 10 here, and integer b mean y, so and y mean like 20. But what happened, it just passed the 20. But normally what the logic here, the logic is here, temp a, that should be value should be 10 right now. When a equal to b, say that means what the b value, it will go inside the a, so a value 10, it will be the same, and then b equal to 10. So normally I should get like one more 10 here, but I didn't get. So that means it's a copy, it's a copy of value. So it just passed the value, it didn't make any calculation. Now let's say I want to pass the reference. So when I want to do the reference, so what happened, I just clean this one. Okay, now I want to make it another class, another reference, another method, which is public static void pass reference. So in the reference, I need to pass the reference of this class. So this is the reference of this class that I created very beginning. So I pass this reference here, and let's say, and I need to create one more reference variable, which is t. Okay, and again I catch the value, and I create like one temporary integer temp. Here I am telling temp t mean this reference variable t dot x. So t dot x, so that means temp equal to t dot x. Same logic, this one. So that means all the value for the tx, it will go inside the temp, and then I'm telling again t dot x equal to t dot y. So that means all the value for ty, that it will go inside the tx, and tx equal to temp. So then I can say t dot y equal to temp. So that means the value should change here. Why the value should change? The value should change here because first of all I create one temporary variable for the tx. So all the value tx value, let's say 1 2 3 4 5 6, tx value, what I put, tx x value equal to 10. So that means tx 10 will go inside the temp, and then I am telling tx equal to ty, so y value 20. So that means since tx equal to ty, so there should be same, so I will get the again 10. and then t dot y, that means temp. So inside what I'm expecting, inside it will be the temp should be 10 because tx value, not the ty value. So now if the reference work, then the value will be changed. Now I need to call this pass reference, this function, into the main function to run these things. So what I'm gonna do, I just take this one again to have just to change it, what the difference look like. So okay, and now I call this function here. What the function is pass reference. So I need to pass the reference. Okay, pass value reference, which is a static. This one, pass value pass reference. So, and I need to pass the reference. I have the t here, but not the t, but should the p. Why p? Because the very first I create the reference for this class. The class name was pass value reference 1. This was the class name, and I create a reference variable for these things. Which one is p? And when I want to pass the reference here, so what happened? What happened there? Then I create a class, create a function here, public static void pass reference, and I pass that reference, public class reference I put there, and for these things I create one variable t. So when I want to pass, I don't need to pass a t, I want to pass a p, so that then it will hit it. And then if I run from here, what happened? I'm expecting the value will be changed. So now this time what happened? This happened like when the px will be 10, when the px will be 10, and same time px mean tx. So tx will be 10, and then again it will let tx and ty. So the value would be changed and the same. Tx value same, and then we go for the t dot y. So what the value will be ty, it will show. Let's say if I run it now. So what happened right now? The first one is 1010, 1020. The value 1020 is okay. Second one key, I pass the value, not the reference. So I pass the value here. I got the same 1020. Okay. What happened in the last third one? Pass the reference, this one. Pass the reference, this one. This one integer with this. Okay, pass reference. So the reference, what happened? I should see the value change 10 20 10. Why? Because first of all, when is get the tx value was what? Tx value was 10. When it's come to the next line, tx equal to ty. So what the value for the ty value? I got the ty value 20. So I put the 20 here, and again I got ty equal to 10. So that means when I put this temp and this temp, so that means the value will be changed again. So what the value I get for the tx, I got the value for the 10. So that value, this value I got here. So that means the value change. Value change means the reference for the class P updated. So that means the value is changed, and this is basically pass by reference. When I want to pass the reference, of course I need to pass the reference of this class, and then the value will be changed. When I want to pass the value, not the reference, so that means here pass value, that means I pass the copy of the value. So when I pass the copy of the value, it will not change, it will not calculate it. But when I pass the reference and I call the reference of that value, that means the value will be changed. So this is basically difference between pass by value and pass by reference in Java. Thank you guys.